Hi everyone. Today we will talk about dragons, but as the winter has already come in the Game of Thrones, so we will talk about the ice dragons. Our video will be about that. Let's start from the beginning. George Martin first mentioned about the ice dragon in his works in 1980, then a small book was written about the strange friendship between a little girl and this creature, talking about the Song of Ice and Fire. Here ice dragons are mentioned only in fairy tales and legends, although some of them are described quite clearly how these mysterious creatures inhabit somewhere in the far north among the ice of Shivering Sea. They are much larger than fire-breathing dragons, whose scales are transparent and the eyes are blue like crystals. They breathe cold that can turn a human into ice at one point. Grand Maester Margate and many other sailors and travelers also believe in their existence. So what the assumptions of the ice dragon's existence are in the Game of Thrones? Firstly, if the White Walkers, Wights, giants and other creatures were considered only as legends but they were true, then it is possible that the ice dragons also exist. Also, according to the legend, the ice dragons melt after the death and maybe that's why there is still no evidence of their existence. But why don't we stop talking about dragons? Let's talk about the theories associated with them now. The first one says that the ice dragon is at the base of the wall. Here I have no arguments for and against, although maybe in Season 7 we will receive some new information as Vice and Benioff promised us a lot of events around the wall, and maybe even flashback on its creating. Moreover about Brandon the Builder as well. Next theory is that Jon Snow will have his own ice dragon who will fight with Daenerys' dragons. I think that the basis of this theory is the book Ice Dragon written by George Martin, in which the ice dragon fights with 3 fire-breathing dragons, and finally wins, but after that it disappears. And the third, in my opinion the most plausible theory, is that the ice dragons will obey to the White Walkers. Firstly, if the ice dragons really exist, they live behind the wall somewhere in the far north, and everything is submitted by others there. Secondly, blue-eyed ice dragons breathing cold and White Walkers are very similar, which means they will act together. And thirdly, according to the book Ice Dragon, the girl who makes friends with the dragon has cold skin, blue eyes and she loves winter most of all. It seems to me that this girl is very similar to the White Walkers, isn't she? So talking about the ice dragons, it is likely that they will be the antipode of fire-breathing dragons and they will serve to others. By the way, on this subject there is another very interesting theory that White Walkers have dead dragons. The others are able to raise the dead, they ride the dead horses, they also have a dead bear. Therefore, it is likely that they will have dead dragons. Also in the episode 8 of the season 5, while others attack the hard home, we can see something like a dragon silhouette. I think if the ice or dead dragons appear in the season 7, it will be very cool. But if it happens we will know only when it starts. On the other hand, we often are shocked by the Game of Thrones, so maybe this time we will be surprised with the dragons. Thanks for watching. Please write your comments, share this video and subscribe to our channel. And now you could watch other videos about the Game of Thrones. Have a great day and goodbye everyone.